Hi everyone, hope you're doing fine. This is Khushbu Chandak and our today's topic for discussion is how to write a CV. Guys, आप जब भी किसी जॉब के लिए अप्लाई करते हैं, remember आप अकेले वो जॉब के लिए अप्लाई नहीं कर रहे हैं. There may be hundreds of applicants applying for the same opening and the recruiter has a limited period of time to go through all the CVs. So he might spend a minute or so going through your CV. So make your CV that impactful that it catches the eye of the recruiter. Firstly, what are you going to take home from watching this video? Structuring your CV so that it catches the eyes of the recruiter, some research you should be doing before you write your CV, formatting your CV in such a manner that it gives a professional outlook, and some mistakes you should be avoiding while writing your CV. So, let's begin with the length of the CV. Guys, if you are a fresher, try and limit your resume to one page. And if you are an experienced person and you have a lot of experience to write of your jobs, so your CV should not be more than 2 pages. Try avoiding fancy fonts and bright colors that may hurt the eyes of the recruiter. Use simple fonts and colors instead. You can use Calibri or Times New Roman, for example. Here is one sample CV for your reference containing all the key areas that you should be covering in your CV. Firstly, starting with your name, your designation, then your professional objective, core skills, your work experience in detail, along with your educational qualification and some personal interest and achievements that you have. So let us see each section in detail, starting with your name and designation at the top, for example, chartered accountant, financial analyst, data scientist, along with your contact details. Your contact details should be mentioned on the top so that the recruiter knows your contact details whenever he needs to give you a call. Also, your mail ID should be a professional looking one. It would appear something like this. Next, coming down to professional objective. Your objective should be profile specific. Let's say if you are applying for a position in financial planning and analysis, what you can mention is your relevant work experience in the same field, let's say for 4 to 5 years, and you have a passion towards it and you want to make a long term career in the same domain, so you can mention it over here. Also, try and limit this objective to 2 to 3 lines maximum. It should be crisp, to the point, and impactful. It would be the first thing appearing in your CV after your name and contact details. Next, coming down to core skills or key competencies. Guys, whenever there is an opening and a job description is given, so go through it thoroughly. They have already mentioned what skills are they looking for. If you are a programmer and it requires some kind of knowledge of a software or any language and you have the specific knowledge, you can mention it here. Also, mention your hard skills rather than your soft skills. For example, try and avoid saying that you are detail oriented or self motivated. Rather, you can mention any certification courses that you have done. It would be appearing after your professional objective like this so that it catches the eyes of the recruiter. Next, coming down to work experience. Your work experience should specify regarding your current job experience in detail and regarding your previous job experiences in brief. As shown here, name of the company, your designation, period of working, areas of work handled, where you mention your profile in brief, then key deliverables, where you give details of your work. Next comes your key achievements. Here you specify any savings done by you or any process implemented by you that has caused savings to the company or any awards that you have received. Then in brief about your previous companies in a similar manner but a shorter version. Next section that comes after your professional experience is your educational background. So there are two ways of presenting it, one for freshers and second for experienced person. If you are a fresher, what you can do is show it above your professional experience in a tabular form. And for experienced people, you can show it in bullet points after your professional experience. Also, highlight any academic achievements that you have. For example, for experienced persons, you can show something like this: in which year you have done your graduation, post graduation, any certifications that you have done, or any achievements. And for freshers, you can show it this way in a tabular form, mentioning your course, your percentages, and any achievements that you have. After your educational background, you can mention any other achievements or personal interest you have. For example, any sports that you have played on a national or a state level, or any social work that you're doing, or any achievements like any hobbies of yours, you can mention it here. Another thing that is important while writing your CV is use of words. So your words should be such that they are positive and creates an impact on the reader. These kind of words are recommended, for instance, for example, streamlined credit process of an entity, or designed control files for SBUs for supervising monthly numbers, or liaised with directors, senior management, operational staff. So these kind of words can be used while writing your CV. Some key points to keep in your mind. Firstly, proofread your CV and avoid any grammatical or spelling mistakes. Avoid any avoid adding any photos. It just eats up additional space. Also, don't fake any details in your CV. And if you have an updated LinkedIn profile, you can specify the profile ID there. Lastly, if you are a fresher, you can mention your hobbies in the CV. Lastly, whenever you're sending a CV on the mail to someone, try and incorporate a cover letter in the mail body itself. Mention which profile are you applying for, since the recruiter must be having multiple openings for multiple profiles. So it is better you mention which profile are you applying for, along with a brief about yourself, your experience details in brief, and which profile are you applying for, and also mention, please let me know in case any other details are required from my end. So this is how you should be attaching a cover letter to your mail body. Lastly, so thank you so much for watching, and I have attached a sample CV for your reference in the comment section.